Yeah, but I ate it immediately. I also ate the leftover Panda Express that we had.
Oh, that was yours.
Oh, yeah. Also, I ate your fortune cookie.
You did, you motherfucker.
Sorry.
So, like, do you think my dick can fit in your mouth?
They just scratch my balls too. I did a quick one.
I think I'm falling in love with Olivia. I didn't realize you were the Iron Chef. Oh, my bad. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
no.
How do you just go back there and cook everything yourself? That sound good?
I thought it was mine from a while ago, and it was just on the table, and I was like, "Oh, sweet fortune cookie," and I ate it, and then I walked over and I saw the brand new Panda Express trash that you would put in there. So that one's on me. Next time I go, I'll get you a fortune cookie. I'm sorry.
You're just trying to kick me when I'm down today.
I didn't mean to.
You want a recap of my day?
Sure.
I wake up like at 7:50 something. I'm like, oh, cool, it's Saturday. I don't got to do shit. And then I go back to sleep, wake up at 9:32. I'm like, nice. And I look at my phone. It says, reminder, Jeep service at 10 o'clock. I'm like, oh.
That's why you always got to do the day before reminder.
Well, I did. I just forgot about it.
Hmm.
But... yeah, so then I got upset and kind of annoyed because usually when I wake up, I feel really sick. So, like, I'll wake up, I'll have, like, a headache. And
Sorry,
just
what?
have a stuffy nose.
Like every day?
Every single morning.
You need to get a humidifier.
Okay. Thanks. So I just felt like shit this morning. And then it makes it even worse when I have to get up fast. Because normally I like to sit in bed for a little bit and then it'll kind of feel better. But it didn't, so then I had like a slight headache the whole fucking day.
Yeah.
Had to go all the fucking way over here, and then they're just they're just
Over
so
where?
stupid. Not really that far, but
You said all the way over here. Over where?
it's not far, so
Okay.
it's no big deal. But it's just annoying, and then they're always such morons because the standard operating procedure
The
is
SEO.
SOP.
SOP.
SEO, something, whatever. You're supposed to just sit in the lane. So there's like
And
lanes.
you like pull up, yeah. And they take your keys, right?
Yeah, I pull up.
It's like valet. I pull up.
Well, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. You pull up and you wait in your car, and then someone comes out and they're like, "Hey, you got the boy," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be," according to my dad and one other time I went there. I didn't used to do that because every time. Well, okay, I didn't know it was like that when I first started going here. So I would pull up, park in the thing, and then walk inside. But the way it's organized is it's like just a bunch of desks. Like it looks like an office space.
Like the movie.
Sure. But it just looks like an office space. So you walk in and there's just a bunch of people's desks like working and you're like, I have an appointment. And they're like, oh yeah, I can help you over here. But it's like not like, it doesn't feel like
you're supposed to be there.
Yes,
It feels like you're just
exactly.
walking in. You're like, hey.
I feel like an asshole every single time I would do that. And then my dad's like, yeah, you're just supposed to wait in your car. I'm like, oh, okay. That makes more sense. So then every single time now that I wait in my car, I wait there for way too long.
No one shows up.
And then when someone does show up, they treat me like I'm not supposed to be there either.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm just like a fucking dickhead sitting in my car for no fucking reason. They're like today, I'm sitting there for like 10 minutes. And this guy comes up. He's like, hey, man, can I help you? I'm like, yeah. What? Like, are you fucking...
No, I'm on my break.
Piss me off. I'm like, nah, I'm just hanging out. Just watching a podcast. Just hanging out.
You're like, it's a cool vibe around this Jeep dealership, actually.
God, it bugged me so much.
Nothing gets me relaxed
And,
like four-wheel drive.
I kind of answered like a dick. I'm like, yeah, I have an appointment at 10. Like, kind of like that. Like, a little snarky. He's like, oh, yeah, if you want to just park, you can, like, head in and blah, 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 we'll help you. I'm like, Cool. Thanks for waiting to tell me that, dude. But that's how it always is.
Yeah.
I can't win this fucking dealership. And that annoyed me. And then, and then, when I was waiting for my car, I had the whole chance to watch the F1 qualifying, which was good.
Nice.
So I just watched that the whole time. That was fun. And then, towards the end, when I was waiting for my car to be done, like towards the end of me waiting, this guy was sitting over kind of near me, and he was just being like so loud, just like talking really loud to himself or to other people. And I'm like, dude, like I was just thinking in my head, I'm like, this guy's so fucking annoying.
No
I would
audio.
love for him to talk to me so I could just tell him to fuck off.
He's like, hey, how are you?
Well, and that, yeah, he was like that loud. And then he did say something to me. He's like, hey man, are those Chucks? Because I was wearing my Converse high tops. And I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm going to tell this guy to fuck off. And I look at him because I hadn't looked at him. And it's just like this older dude. And he was just like genuinely asking me. He's like, hey, man, those are like, I like those shoes, man. Like I used to have those. I used to wear those when I was playing basketball and whatever. And I'm like, oh, I'm like an asshole. Like this guy's nice. We were talking for a few minutes. And he was a nice dude. And
He's
I
like,
just
hey,
felt so bad.
those Chucks. You're like, no, fuck
I'm
off.
like, go fuck yourself.
He's like, wait, what are they? PF Flyers?
I felt like such a dickhead, and I was talking to him. I'm like, this guy's nice, and whatever.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny though, because he's like, "Where'd you get them?" I'm like, "The Converse web store, like online."
Converse store.
I'm like online.
Go to the shoe store.
I guess there's like other kinds of Converse that are like fake ones that like aren't as good. He was telling me.
Huh? Like
Yeah.
Airwalks? I used to have a pair of Airwalks.
Maybe
Those
I
are
don't
pretty-
know, but,
they're pretty
He
good.
was saying the sole of the fake ones are different, and he like
Yeah, it's
he went
Airwalks.
over and he felt the sole of my shoe.
Did you say they had felt on the bottom?
I don't know.
'Cause
He
that's
said
what
it was
Airwalks
more
have.
like rubber or something.
Yeah.
Online.
Those are the ones you used to be able to buy at Target. They're sweet, like $20. Pretty good shoes. I had an interesting run in driving back to the apartment yesterday.
Okay.
So I'm driving back. I stop at the crosswalk right by the old high school we went to, and it's right as like lunch is ending, so kids are walking back.
First of all, I like how you say the old high school we went to. Like, it just,
Back in the day.
no, like, that's what I mean. Like, it makes it sound like so long ago, and I don't like that.
Back when I was fucking and sucking all the time.
Oh my God. I thought you were going to say something completely different.
Like in a bad way?
I'm like, what the hell?
No, did not say
I'm
that.
glad you, okay.
Whoa, just switch real quick.
Continue.
But so, like, I try to avoid any any interaction with like high schoolers because they're all dumb.
they are pretty dumb.
And so I'm literally at the like stoplight crosswalk in front of me, and I'm just like
around that time when like
when they're all walking back.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay,
Got it.
I'm gonna stare straight ahead. I'm like, I'm not gonna look at anybody because like usually I'm the kind of person that looks at everybody.
me too.
I look at everyone.
Me too.
I see somebody, I look. I see somebody, I look. Doesn't
do that
matter.
too.
They can be old, they can be young, guys, girls. That kind of covers everybody. Non-binaries, she's, theys, he's,
They thems
girls, gays.
guys.
That's like a slam poem. Like I
balls,
look
one
like,
ball.
dude. One of the reasons I love Vegas is because I just like to look at just see what people look like because it's so different.
I do that too.
Like
Very-
there's
yeah.
families, there's like crazy eclectic people that are just running around. Guys trying to sell you crack 15 times in a weekend. You remember that? That was crazy. But I'm always looking. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, stare straight ahead. I'm not gonna even look at anybody,
Why
right?
do you need to tell yourself this?
Just cause like
Well, like, what's the worst thing that would happen?
no, not necessarily like I wasn't like, okay, like you're gonna stare straight ahead, but I was sitting there and I like not even necessarily thinking it. I was just like, oh, I just don't want to like look at the kids walking by and they're gonna look at me and because they're all weird. But I wasn't even looking at them, and one of them walks by. The only spot that I'm looking at makes direct eye contact with me, and my window's down, and he turns. First of all, this kid looks like a younger John Lennon. He's got the John Lennon glasses. He's like, oi!
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, and he turns to me and goes, "Hey, I'm off 4 pills right now." And I'm like, okay.
Wait, you were driving and he said this? Or
Well,
no,
yeah,
you were stopped.
I'm in the car.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
And he like he's like, "I'm off 4 pills right now." And I was like, okay. First of all, no the fuck he wasn't. Because he was talking completely normally. He was walking fine. And like I could just tell that he was a dumbass liar. Because then 10 seconds later, he walks by the guy next to me who's riding a motorcycle and goes, "Whoa, I crashed one of those 2 days ago." And I'm like, no the fuck you didn't. Because you look fine. I'm like, this kid, but you could tell just total attention whore, right?
Yeah,
like he
me.
needed to do that to get attention. And the funniest part was he was with 4 people. No one paid attention to him. I was like, this guy, like you could just tell he's always like, "Whoa, I'm doing drugs. I'm off 4 pills." And I was like, okay, cool, man. I'm like, have fun in math.
That's pretty epic.
I'm driving home and eating Panda Express and watching basketball. I think my life's a little better than yours.
Friend's fucking fortune cookie.
Yeah.
That sounds like an innuendo.
I'm gonna fucking eat your fortune cookie. I'm gonna munch on that cookie, man.
All right, that's enough. Next story. I didn't continue my day of wanting to.
Yeah, keep going. What kind of intermix?
There was really like nothing else. I was in a good mood because of that guy, and then I went and got McDonald's, and that made me feel all right. And then I got back home.
And then 10 minutes later, you felt like ass.
No, I got back home. I was a little excited to go to the zoo. The zoo.
My bad.
I was a little excited to go to the zoo, and then I didn't know you guys left. I'm like, oh, like maybe I should text them and see if we're still going. And then I walk out to get some water, and no one's here.
Next time,
I'm like, wow, I feel really sad now.
Next time we can go to the Santa Ana Zoo.
No, I don't want to go with you guys.
Here's the thing. The Santa Ana Zoo has something in their land contract where they have to keep, I believe it's either 30 or 40. They have to keep a minimum amount of monkeys all the time, or their contract doesn't, like, it basically is default.
Yeah, it's the monkey provision.
Yeah. Section
I deal with those all the time.
M1 NKE.
Civil Code of Procedure 1033.
Monkeyville.
Yes.
But yeah, that place is crazy. It's got like 1 billion monkeys. It's more like 40.
1 billion, huh?
Yeah. They went a little overboard one time.
There's 1 billion in the world.
When they ordered the monkeys, they accidentally they put an extra 0, a little finger slip. But at the zoo today, something kind of cool, which now I feel I felt bad before, but now I feel extra bad. We saw a snake yawn, one of the vipers, and you get to see its fucking fang. That shit was crazy. And it like unhinged its jaw like it does, and it was like, ah!
I don't like snakes.
Yeah, well, okay, I guess River wouldn't have liked it then.
I guess I'm just Indiana Jones.
Yep, that's the only parameter. You don't like snakes? Here's a hat.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. But that was pretty cool. It was yawning, and then this kid came up to it and started punching the glass.
Nice.
I was like, all right, Mike Tyson, calm down. So his dad grabbed him. And then,
threw him in the pit with the king's sword.
yeah, he was like, have fun. Another fun part about Irvine Park today, it had one of those bathrooms where there's walls, but then the top of the walls was chain link fence, and this woman peed next to me. Oh my God, it sounded like frying chicken.
Wait, what?
Like, so there's one stall.
Wait, I sent you a meme that said that.
I know, but I talk about that all the time. I think that meme was funny, but I always say frying chicken
I'm gonna
because
read
it sounds funny.
because it's funny.
But like, we went in the bathroom at the same. Okay, first of all,
I couldn't tell that you thought it was funny.
So
you didn't say anything.
Well, you didn't respond to any of the clips I sent you today, so.
Because I was expecting to talk to you, and then I come out, and then no one's here.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Never mind.
First of all, the bathroom was really far away from where we were. By the way,
your clips sucked.
We were really far away from where the bathroom was, and this woman was coming from like the same spot. And then I was walking fast because like I had to pee, but I think she was also walking fast because she had to pee. But after a while, I started to like gain on her a little bit, and she started to kind of look over her shoulder. So then I gave her some space to like walk because I didn't want her to think I was gonna like follow her into the bathroom or something, be a creep. But so then I'm in the stall next to her, and I was here.
Wait, why was?
What?
Why was it boys and girls bathroom?
It was like single stalls. They're all unisex.
Huh.
And then it had the shitty outdoor like hand washing station. and I wash my hands, and then I press the hand dryer, like the air one, and it just goes. Just no air. It was like
Nice.
It was like if you put your air conditioning on in your car at the lowest setting.
Hmm.
And I put my hand under it, and the water just like dripped off my hands and did nothing. So I just, got them nice and dry. Went to the zoo, saw a bunch of dead animals. Actually killed one.
You did?
Yeah. I found out that there's a bear at the zoo that I could.
She didn't.
No, she did. There's a bear at the zoo that I could beat up, and I was like, "Look at this bear! Like I could totally take this on." And she's like, "I don't know," and it had some kind of wonky legs, but apparently it had brain damage, and so I was like, "Okay,
Perfect match
I
for
could
you.
definitely take it on." And then I was telling her I was like, I could probably really get going if I had a gun.
Yeah.
I think I could beat most bears if I had a gun.
Yeah. Probably.
If you had, okay, you have one gun and you have one shot at a bear and you're on a football field that's in like got big walls. Okay, so you got some space. Okay,
The next season
What-
of Squid Games.
yeah. What gun do you use? Because do you go long range and try to get it early,
Absolutely.
or do you get like a 12 gauge, let it get a little closer, and then get a guaranteed shot off?
For me personally, I think I've actually thought about this before.
Also, the bears it drank a Bang Energy, or it drank two.
So for me, I've actually have thought about this before. I personally, if I just had one shot, right? If I just had one shot, I would personally choose a Tomahawk cruise missile.
Nice.
I think that get them pretty good.
So here's my
I'd have
plan.
to pull out the laptop.
Yeah. What I would do, I would get like not like a deagle, because I feel like just overkill a little too much.
I don't know.
I mean, I know I'm talking grizzly bear, but what I would do, I'd get a 1911 and then I'd kill myself, and then I wouldn't have to deal with the bear. Automatic win. Or if I wanted to actually kill the bear, what I would do is I would get some throwing stars.
I thought killing the bear was the plan in the first place.
Well, really the plan was to not get killed by the bear. So in that respect, I win.
Okay. I guess I could modify my plan then too to work. I just wait till he's
You would-
next to me
Oh.
and then do it. And then he kills
I was
both
going to
of
say you
us.
just hit yourself with the cruise missile before he gets there.
That too.
That would actually, yeah, that's true. Then you kill the bear and it doesn't kill you. I think another thing you could do, like some throwing stars, just pepper it, run away,
Oof,
pepper it.
That would just make him mad.
Yeah, but bears are kind of pussies, so they're not that fast either.
Yeah.
Other thing about bears, here's what I do. I'd plant a tree and then I'd climb up it. Bears
know what I
aren't
would
good climbers
do?
either. Huh?
I would just build a bridge and get over it.
That's true.
Next problem.
Here's the alpha mindset. You create a field that catches on fire, so a field. And then you put on either some fire gel or you cut out an area around you, set the field on fire, bear's dead, you're alive, and you have a snack after.
Here's the thing. If I just wanted to be a Sigma about it,
Mm-hmm. Lone wolf style.
if it was a woman bear, it would not even want me because I'm not rich. Because
That's-
that's
oh.
all women of any species want.
Yeah.
A rich man.
That's true. They need somewhere to hibernate.
Yeah, hibernate these nuts.
That was worse than any of mine that I've ever tried.
That's me shooting the bear.
That's me after I shoot my one bullet.
It's me after I...
It's me after I shoot on the bear.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just shoot a rope at him.
that matted fur.
It's disgusting. I would simply have sex with the bear and get it away from me. Do bears have dicks, right? I mean, like male bears, obviously. No, I'm guessing female bears would have vaginas. They're not like birds, right? They're mammals. They don't have like
Yeah.
cloacas.
No, they're mammals.
What is a cloaca?
Cloaca?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of the cochlea. That's in the ear. A cloaca? I don't know. I don't know about
birds reproduce with their ears.
I don't know.
That's interesting. I think it's like both. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense though, because there's male birds. I don't know. This is an after the pod thing. So that was the Twitter
I
segment.
think it's just a not interesting thing.
Yeah, for you, because you don't understand, high level concepts like bird pussy. But anyway.
Okay.
I mean, you got on here, Rivers irritants, drivers, not me, I'm an awesome driver. And then in more parentheses,
from
I
like
hardly know her.
That was from like 2 months ago. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Okay.
I'm much more depressed now.
I can do some stock talk.
Wow, that sounds really fun.
Well, first of all, I meant to say Cardano is taunting me, but it autocorrected to cardamom is taunting me, which is a spice. So you know how I sold all my crypto the other day?
Mm-hmm.
So it went up a bunch.
Yeah.
Right after, obviously. I could have, not made because I was down so much, but I could have lost about $200 less than what I did.
Huh.
And it just keeps climbing. So, I don't know. For a while ago, I had on Stock Talk, I'm fucked, LOL. And then I said, maybe not, but then it went down again, sold it, and I fucked it up.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Sucks for you, dude.
So, I'm gonna be poor. I'll probably just win the lottery or something. I don't know. I haven't tried that yet.
You just gotta keep streaming.
Yeah. Hey, I got that follower 2 weeks ago and that other follower 2 weeks ago.
That is true.
No one's really been tuning in. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. No
Like the
one's watching.
first couple of times, it was pretty good. But I am getting like some views on my clips and some of my VODs. Not a ton, but like
I say this is what you have to do, and it is, but it's just dumb that
TikTok.
I'm saying it because I don't do it anymore. Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to make a video and put it on YouTube and TikTok. That's
Yeah.
what you have to do. I would do that, but I'm just so fucking lazy, and I don't want to do it. And as I've already told you, I've had no motivation to do any of that lately.
Yeah,
I've just recently started posting TikToks again on my actual account.
nice. Are they doing good or no?
Yeah, they're okay.
They're good. That's good.
But
Slow growth. You're a slow grower, not a shower.
definitely, yeah. Is anyone actually a shower?
I don't know.
Talk. I don't think anyone actually is.
I feel like to be a shower, you have to be just massive. Like to show, I think you have to be like 9 inches hard. You know? Dude, sometimes okay. I have like
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
we're talking about our dicks.
Why?
Make some
Why
cinnamon
are you
rolls.
talking shit about what we're talking about? We told you.
Excuse me, motherfucker?
We told you
Make
what
some
we would,
cinnamon rolls?
we told you what we would be talking about.
Anyway,
Okay, here's the thing. That's like me going over there and being like, "What the fuck are these cinnamon rolls? These look like shit."
yeah, it's like Ashley coming up to me and being like, "Wow, those shoes suck," and me being like, "Yeah, I don't like it in this outfit." And like, no, like it's really bad. Ugh, that would be the worst.
So, anyways, about your penis,
Okay,
you were saying.
I'm like I'm pretty sure I'm like very average, like in all respects. Here's the thing though. Size wise.
Well, no, okay.
Here's the thing though. This is not even part of it, but I need to get this out there. I perform when I need to, okay? I'm like Jose Altuve. Nah, because he's really short. I'm like a 6'3" basketball player, you know? I wasn't gifted by God with some great talent, you know, some big size. But I go out there and I make some shots and I get some rebounds and I do what needs to get done. But oh yeah.
Continue.
To be like sometimes like when I'm not hard, it looks tiny. Like I'll look at my pants I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I totally hear you.
Like, it looks like a snail. I'm like, why is it so small?
I'm so glad to hear you say this because I feel the exact same way and it pisses me off.
Or do you ever wear pants and it straight up feels like you just have 3 testicles because it's like pushing up against you?
What?
Like your pants push it and so it just feels tiny, so it's like you got 3 balls?
I have never heard of this before.
Because sometimes it gets stuck in the middle instead of going to one side for me, and then it just gets like pushed up against my like pelvis.
You know, mine is so big. Sometimes I just put it up my ass, like
Yeah,
you know.
you just clench. It's like a hot dog bun. You just hold it in there.
Yeah, it's like a magazine for a gun.
Yeah, it's like when you get a Costco hot dog. It's nice and steamed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want to char it up too much.
What did you say again? Oh yeah.
Feels like you got 3 testicles.
No, I hear
one?
you. Maybe I don't
Oh, the
understand.
small dick
I don't
thing.
understand that. But on hard, it bugs me. It makes me mad because I feel like oh, thanks.
Let's go. Delivery.
Because I feel like it's not an accurate representation and it's like a little bit misleading. I think it's honestly it's defamation and slander. Because like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a lie that your body tells to itself.
If I'm like, you know, getting down and dirty and like I'm not there yet and like it comes out, it's like, oh, it's like, whoa, hey, it'll get
chill,
there, like,
man.
relax.
Okay, since we're on the conversation.
Yeah, this is actually funny.
Yeah, so
This
I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but like if you like stimulate the balls while it's going, you know?
Thank you. What is this? Oh, milk.
Nice, thank you.
Oh my god. I feel
You know,
like
you get
7.
some movement down there. Okay, I don't know if this happens to everybody, but my ball will sometimes recede like up into me, like when it gets really cold, basically.
Oh yeah, that's
The first time that happened, I thought I popped my ball. Like I was like, oh my god, it's fucking gone. And I was like, what is happening? And then I looked again and I saw it and it just went boop. And it dropped down. I was like, all right, we're good.
Yeah, sometimes they retract inside, yeah.
Or like when it gets hot and they get all saggy and you're like, dang, it's like a look into the future.
Mine always just hang. They be hanging, you know.
Just
How it be
splashing water.
sometimes.
Dude, you ever get out of like a warm jacuzzi and you look and you just feel massive?
No. Well, why?
Because it's like the warmth. Because when it's cold, it gets smaller. When it's warm, it gets bigger. You're like, damn, like this is.
It doesn't
You
happen.
juiced up?
It doesn't happen opposite for me.
What do you mean? Like it only gets smaller when it's cold?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think it's just so massive it can't get any bigger.
Yeah, probably.
No, that's weird though. I mean, I believe you, but I'm just saying personally, it's just always small.
Wait, is it too big or is it too small?
I'm going the other way with the
Okay.
joke now.
Yeah.
It's either smaller or small.
You got an innie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. It might as well be a vagina. That's the other way.
Do you think
Yes.
if you had to or like for a lot of money, you could push all of your shaft like into your like pelvis?
I don't know. I legitimately don't know.
You ever tried?
No.
I've
That's why I'm
gotten
saying
it
I
kind of in there, but I've never wanted to like really go for it because I'm afraid I could like actually hurt myself.
You know what I really want to get? Cock cage.
I was gonna say that because I saw a tweet the other day and someone was like, "Guys, god damn it, I have to call a locksmith for my cock cage." I was like, "Oh my god, I can't
That's gotta be
imagine."
a scary place to be.
Dude, I'd
Your
fucking
cock is in jail.
you got this guy looking at it, breathing, just trying to unlock it. That'd be insane.
No.
Got his
I
little
would make-
mini drill.
If I was the locksmith, it would have to be like
Oh my god, this is a beefy cookie.
it would have to be like a scenario like a bomb squad.
The robot.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like in the Batman.
Or in any other movie with a bomb.
Yeah, that's the most recent one that I've seen. Oh, like the movie The Bomb, where they're on the bus and they're going fast.
Yeah, with Don Rickles.
Yeah, Bomb to Busan.
How is the cookie?
I don't know. I bit the cinnamon roll.
Yeah, you like this cookie?
You like this little fortune cookie?
I'm still mad you ate that. That's bullshit.
I will buy you a bunch of fortune cookies next time I go to the store. How does that sound? Well, it seems you do care if you're worried about the principal.
I do care.
Speaking of principal, did I tell you how much our high school principal makes a year?
Probably. I think you did. I remember this.
$160,000.
That's cool.
Not including benefits. Dude, I gotta take some administration classes after my credential, be a principal. That sounds sick as hell. You just walk around in your tie and you're like, hey, and then you make an announcement every like 3 weeks. I think it sounds great. Make 160 grand.
I mean, you have to make a statement to the press, be like, yeah. And you got to make a statement to the press every now and then. Like, I am very sorry. I regret the actions of hiring this person. I did not know that they were going to insert whatever that old teacher did.
Oh yeah. Or you have to go up on the podium and be like, so it's true, I did have to call the locksmith for my cock cage. It was in the privacy of my own home.
I remember I had to do that one time in front of the class.
Talk about getting your cock cage off.
Yeah, because I knew that everyone would just know if I didn't say it.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to get ahead of it.
Nice.
And I just told everyone. And now they don't know the wiser.
5 years later, it's still there.
They have no idea. Idiots.
Do you ever have like,
Yeah.
do you have an embarrassing high school thing? I feel like I can't think of anything that I did at Tribuco ever.
Mm-mm. I mean, I can think of stuff I did at Tribuco. Not a lot of embarrassing stuff.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
sure
like
there is. I mean, there's a lot of embarrassing like one-off things between me and like one other person, but not like my dick got hard in front of the whole class.
yeah.
That's never happened.
I did that, but it was on purpose. It
I
wasn't
sneezed
embarrassing.
and farted in class one time by accident. So I just, it was like the fart was right on the verge, and then I had to sneeze. And I'm like, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, no one heard it.
There was the test in anatomy. That wasn't really embarrassing. That was more just funny. But
Wait, what? I don't remember this.
so River walked into class, and on the board it had like our
That's
next
not
week.
embarrassing.
It's more just funny. But he comes up to me and he's like, "Wait." And keep in mind, this is like the first year me and River were kind of friends. He's like, "Wait, what's the chili test?" I was like, the chili test? I'm like, what do you mean? I look at the board. I'm like, what do you mean the chili test? He's like, the chili test right there. And I'm like, do you mean the chapter 16 test? Because the way it was written kind of looked like CHILE in cursive.
Dude, it
Or like
totally
half
looked like
cursive. I was so confused. Like, the chili test. Like, what chili
'Cause
test?
the CH for chapter,
Yeah.
the 1 for the I, and the 6 looked like an L and an E.
But the best part is, it's like it would be like a geography test, and we're in anatomy, and it's like there's no reason
I don't know.
why it would do that.
I don't know. I was so confused.
And
It
I
made no
I
sense.
remember the first time he asked me, he was like, "Oh, like the chili test," and I was like the food? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Apparently, it was
And he's like,
the country. That's how it's spelled.
yeah, and he's like, "Oh, on the board, like, chapter 16."
Dude, it looked like it said chili.
It did look like it said chili. I just
God fucking damn it.
oh, just a story. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a class. That was a good high school one.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any like anything embarrassing that happened. One time, some asshole that like he was walking behind me, and he just like slapped me on the face a little
Put his
bit.
Finger up oh. Wait, what?
Yeah, and I turned like, and I was like a freshman, so I was like, scared of everybody because I was tiny. And like I turned around, he's like kind of a bigger guy, but he like not hard, but it's kind of gave me like a little like that, and I just remember like looking behind and going like,
Did he?
No, I just looked at him like,
Did he say
what?
anything? Oh.
And he was just like, I was like, all right, man.
Hmm.
But everyone hated him. His name was like KJ or something.
Dick Ballsack.
Yeah,
God, what an idiot.
yeah. He's related to that World War II pilot Dick Bong.
God.
But he played on the football team, and I guess everyone on the team hated him too. And he's just like an asshole. He thought he was like the best player ever, and he didn't even play in college.
That's pretty epic. I don't have like. I don't know. Like, I've done embarrassing stuff in high school, obviously, because I was an embarrassment of a person.
Yeah.
Still am. But I feel like I have more, like, college ones. Because that was actually when I started, like, talking to people. Because I never did that in high school.
So I had it mostly online, so I didn't have a lot of interaction.
I think, yeah. College, I made, like, more women friends in college than I'd ever like talked to in high school.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny.
Also, okay. I feel like
I was just slanging that thing. Just kidding.
I don't want to make a generalization,
That's fine.
But-
That's what we do here.
like our graduating class, most of the girls were so fucking annoying.
Oh, I thought
Like
something
to another
thought-
another level, not even just regular high
I thought
school
you were gonna say
annoying.
something else. I'm like, she's right here.
So fucking hot. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
That's what I
No.
thought you were gonna say.
Like a lot of them were attractive, but were just boring and not fun to talk
Dude.
to.
Oh my god. I totally fucking agree with you. Sorry, it was like taking me a second
Yeah.
to process what you were saying. I was just thinking of this the other day, and I was like, because like I follow obviously a lot of people from high school, like on Instagram, and like I'll see that I just hit myself in the face. I see like sometimes they'll post something, and I'm just like, dang, like you're just so boring.
You suck.
Like, I was legitimately thinking about it. I do not think there is one person from our high school who I would like, from our high school class, who I would like want to talk to and like try and go on a date with. Literally no one I would want to.
You know who's really annoying? Or like who's really basic in that way?
Uh-oh. Dude, yes,
Yeah.
that was the main person I was thinking
That's
of.
so funny.
Every time she posts something, I'm just like, why are you the most basic fucking person ever?
Mhm.
I like my basic white women, but
She's
Jesus, like on another level.
She's like Tumblr and Instagram all mixed into one,
oh
like
my
perfectly.
God.
And I remember because I was
So
in
annoying.
I was in a class with her. And everyone's like, oh, like oh, you guys, you should like ask her out, and like she was nice, and like she's cute, but I was like, no, it's fine. Yeah, I was like, I gotta study for the chili test. What? Is taco?
That's from something. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. I don't know what anything's from. I've never seen any media ever, especially movies.
But no, I totally agree with you. Like,
especially looking back.
yeah.
Like I thought it a little bit while I was there. Looking back, I was like, yeah, a lot of people were like really just not
like I don't. Yeah.
fun to be around.
It was just weird because like. Yeah, that's funny you say that because I was thinking the exact same thing. Like I would literally. I feel like I would have nothing in common with any of them, and they're all just so boring.
It also
Sorry.
for a lot of, so when I would go to friend's house and they would have a lot of other people over, or like the 2 or 3 parties I went to in high school, I would be there and I felt like I was very introverted and like antisocial, but I think it's just because I didn't like the people that were there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then I went to a party with Kendall. This was still years ago, but it was people that I actually liked, and that were like they brought people that were like them, so it was like actually fun, and I had a great time. And like I talked to a bunch of like new people, and it was great.
Right.
But going to parties with people that I just didn't like, and I was like, damn, this sucks. I was like, why would I want to be here?
Yeah. So I didn't go to any parties.
Yeah, I didn't go to that. I went to 2 or 3, or I think 2.
Nah, you were still one of the cool kids though.
River thinks I was cool in high
Dude,
school. I
you
don't think I
were.
was. That's the thing. I think that I thought I wasn't cool because I didn't like a lot of the people that other people said were or like thought were
I was
cool.
just stupid and horny in high school, so I'm like, oh my god, she's so hot. Now looking back, I'm like, you're fucking mid.
Mid. Like
So-
fatherless behavior.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, not to that extent. You're liking that cookie, huh? You like that cookie? Like that milk and cookie? Can you stop shaking your head? You said you're going to be in here and we were going to talk about gross stuff. So, oh, you're wearing you're wearing your new shirt.
Yeah. I've been wearing it. I don't know how you didn't notice. So don't pay attention to me.
Yeah. That's why I didn't invite you to the zoo either.
Anyways, what else happened? What else are some funny sillies from high school? Let's talk about high school. I was so cool back in high school.
I didn't really have anything embarrassing. Something funny I did was just fuck all the time. That's not true at
All
all.
the teachers, too.
Guys and girls.
You know how many men I fucked?
Dude, okay, I will say there were some baddies at at Trabuco Hills High School. Like
that
2 or 3 of the women teachers. I don't remember any of their names because this was years ago, but
I was so...
Miss
don't
Mahindrakar in middle school.
Oh, my...
Miss Mahindrakar hit up River. We can double date. You're probably like 45 now.
As if she probably looks...
Probably looks not a day over 44.
Here's the thing. I was listening to a podcast, and they were talking about, like, hot teachers. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't really think I had any. And then she popped into my mind. I'm like, oh. Ching.
I had a hot ass geometry teacher.
Bro, she would wear skirts, and her, like, ass was so awesome. I was, like, so into it. I was like,
You're like,
I was in seventh grade. I'm like, oh my god, dude, I'm totally gonna bang her.
you're gonna have to bleep this part out if you post it, but
Just
you're like,
turn the thing.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's.
do you remember that?
That was not a real thing.
No,
That was,
there was this rumor that there was a
That's-
teacher that would wear mirrors on his shoes to look up girls' skirts, which was insane.
He was such a nice guy.
Yeah,
too. I liked
he
him.
was so nice, very good teacher, and like there was just some weird like rumors about him. I remember one time he gave me lunch detention, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like I have to go in for all of lunch, like I can't hang out and play basketball.
Yeah.
I literally went in. He's like, "Okay, first thing, just put these bottles of glue on every table," and I was like, "Okay," and I did it. And he's like, "All right, you can leave." I was like, "Cool, thanks, man."
I think he was just like, he's just kind of like an odd guy,
Yeah,
but like, he wasn't like.
he wasn't creepy.
No, I don't think
he
he
honestly
was.
he was one of like the nicest teachers and like super respectful. Like he
Yeah.
never was creepy to anybody. Very respectful and like would never yell. He'd be like, when I got lunch detention, it's because I was talking, and he would just be like, "All right, lunch detention," and I was like, "Okay, cool, sounds good." Yeah, but
That's fucked up. That's
Yeah,
a
that's
fucked
crazy.
up rumor because that could have like ruined his.
that was a
life.
rumor since my sister had been there at least though.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it was like a constant thing. That's like when kids at my job try to get me with dumbass jokes that have been around since I've been in elementary school,
Yeah.
and
Hey.
they'll do it, and they're like, "Wait, you know that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not a fucking moron. I wasn't born yesterday." Then I kick them. But yeah, I can't really think of anything else in high school that I did. There was one funny thing.
Yeah.
Okay. To be fair, there was one girl that was very pretty. If you're watching this, I'm taken. Sorry.
Ooh.
McKenna.
What did
What? What?
the P last name?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was alright.
She was into me, and I fumbled it.
You were kind of mid.
And she was rich as hell. I could,
She was.
you know,
rich.
I'm not saying I would do it any differently, but that would have been pretty nice to have a rich girlfriend. I remember freshman year, she asked me, she's like, "So my parents getting me a car. Should I get a BMW or a Mercedes?" And I was like, "I don't fucking care. Either one."
Like, how
Like,
about a fucking Mazda?
yeah, I got a 2002 Nissan Altima that stalled for a while. But
And it was automatic, mind you.
yeah, that car. It was a good car, but it got kind of fucked up near the end.
You know,
But yeah, I really fumbled the bag on that one, and I had something else to say about it, and I completely forgot. But it popped up. I played basketball my freshman year. If you think I'm not very tall now, I was extremely not very tall then. I think I was
you were
about
a little bitch back then.
I think I was about 5'4", 5'5" coming into freshman year. Tiny. So I'm playing basketball, as short guys do, and I was on the freshman B team, and the freshman cheer squad would go to every freshman A game, and they went to like 2 of our games. Only person I knew on cheer was McKenna Petruzzi. I'm shooting free throws.
I'm gonna say the names. No one.
My bad.
Says, who the fuck?
I'm
cares?
shooting free throws. I was ass at shooting free throws because I had
You were
gotten
shooting free throws while I was shooting blanks.
Yeah. Is that a line from something?
I don't think so.
It sounds like it.
It's from this podcast.
But okay. When I was younger, I could shoot, and now that I'm older, I can shoot. But during that time where I was like growing a lot and I was getting a lot stronger, like a lot quicker, obviously, I could not figure out how to shoot because my body was just being weird. And so I was at the free throw line, and like I missed my first free throw, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like, okay, got to make one, right? And then I hear her behind me on the sideline or like the end line. She's like, "Yeah, Christian." I was like, "Okay, gotta make this." Fucking bricked it, just not even close. I was like, God damn it, I couldn't make one of them.
Damn.
Yeah, that was
Fucked up.
a self-esteem. Took a dump on it. I mean, I did it to myself. My fault for not being able to shoot. But I did redeem myself years later at the OC Fair, making it on one of the things, like the games, and I won a girl a stuffed animal. So, it's probably in a dump somewhere. I have no clue what happened to it.
All right. Anyways, just man, high school.
Man,
high school blew.
high school fucking rocked. I was the king.
I was not. I was such a loser. I hated myself.
I went to 2 dances.
There was just so many points in high school where my self-esteem just dipped so hard, like a rug pull ETF fucking.
You got safe moon.
Yeah. It's just like I just never really thought about a lot of this stuff until high school. Like I'd never thought of my underbite. I guess maybe that was freshman. Maybe that was a little earlier until someone like commented about it. They're like, "Why do you smile like this?" And they mimicked it. I'm like,
Gross. That person sucks.
"Oh, I've never noticed that." And now I'm still insecure about it. I'm not going to say fuck you because I'm actually still friends with this person and they're a pretty decent friend. So that sucked. But you're still a good dude, kind of. And then another point, someone said something about my fucking ears in high school, about how they point out.
You have like the most normal looking ears.
Now I know that.
Like, yeah, look at me. They're so average. Like, they're just like normal ears. That's so funny.
That's such a bullshit because I felt so insecure about that for like 6 years after that.
That sucks.
And that was freshman year. Would that make sense? The timeline? Yeah.
So
like a little bit in college.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Damn.
My self-esteem just was in the gutter. Except when I was talking to this one person, I'm like, dang, this girl's like really attractive. And I'm like talking to her. I'm like, let's go. And then that ended. I'm like, oh, sweet. Now I feel like shit again.
Yeah.
Haven't talked to another woman since.
Yeah, one time. Oh, I have something embarrassing, actually.
Let's go.
There's a girl in my junior year English class. And like, she was cool. She was pretty. I hadn't really talked to her before, but
She's
like,
kind of a dumb skank.
okay. But like, our lockers were near each other, and one day I went up and I was like, "Hey, like, you're in my English class." I was like, "Could I get your number?" And she acted like so fucking offended. She was like, I guess.
That
And I
happened.
was like,
Yeah.
and then literally right there, I just like, all right, I don't even want it anymore. But she still gave it to me. I never texted her anything. I was like, that sucked.
That
Like,
happened
that was
to me.
the worst.
That happened to me in like 8th grade. Looking back, I don't even know why I did this. This was like so stupid. Zero chance. I
Nice.
don't know what I was thinking.
Hey, shoot or shoot, baby.
I guess, but it's like we were in a class together and we like talked a lot, but it was like me, her, and then 2 of my other friends. One of them, the one with bad music taste.
Oh, yeah.
But so
It's funny that that's all you had to say. I went through
Sorry,
2 people. There's the guy that listens to Big Booty Mix,
hey, shout out to you. You're listening probably.
and then the guy that buys a bunch. He
get
doesn't
the
watch
idea.
this. Yeah. Anyway,
So anyways,
real quick, it's Kendall, the Big Booty Mix one. He knows this, but he's like, "Yeah, I didn't really like Big Booty Mix 19, but 20's really good." The way he talks about it's so funny because I'll be like, "Yeah, 12's not very good, but 9 was like a really good one." I'm like, "Damn, how do you listen to all this?" They're all like 2 to 3 hour mixes.
I mean, he just does them while he's at work.
Yeah, I
Makes
guess he listens to them like on his when he used to drive like from Flagstaff. Like, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. And I just think it's funny. He like knows which ones of the mixes
Yeah.
he likes and not.
But so it was the guy with bad music taste and this girl and then another one of our friends.
Mm-hmm.
And we always talked in science class in 8th grade.
Classic science class move.
Yeah, and it was our home period too.
My home period was science in 8th grade.
Let's go. But anyways,
I love periods at home.
but so I was walking with my friend, like it was like getting recess or like lunch or something, and then I saw her walking by herself, and I'm like, hey, like hold on, I'm gonna go like talk to her or something.
Whoa.
So I went to go talk to her, and we were talking, and I asked if I could have her number,
Mm-hmm.
and then she looks off to my side a little bit. I'm like, what is she looking at? My friend, he didn't like take off like I told him to. He was just standing right next to me. So I'm like,
He's like, "Hey, what's going on over here?"
I'm like, ugh. She's like, did he like tell you to do this? Because we would always like fuck with her in class and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And she's like, did he like dare you to do this or something? I'm like, no, and then she just walks away. I'm like, what the fuck, man? To be fair, that wasn't even his fault. That just made it like worse because it was
Yeah.
in front of him. That was
sucks.
annoying.
That sucks.
Yeah, that kind of blew. But that's
Yeah.
okay. I feel like that's another one of the people where it's just like, I could tell that would not have been very interesting or
Yeah.
exciting at all.
It's all right. You know, you look back and you go,
I didn't even care.
okay. I didn't care about it.
I didn't even want her.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're out there, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm way cooler than you now,
Idiot.
bitch.
Wait, do I know her?
Probably.
I remember her.
figured you knew her.
She was in my 8th grade science class.
Were you in
That
my
was-
class?
Yeah, we've talked about this.
What? Wait, why did you not say that? I'm gonna do this.
Because I literally completely forgot until you just said that. I was in
Wait.
that class, and it was my homeroom, and I was the aide for another one of that same teacher's
That's
classes.
so funny. We're like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Oh my God,
science
what?
class was
That's
home period also.
crazy.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
You were.
We've talked about this before too, which
Yeah,
is
we have. I
yeah.
just completely forgot. Where did you sit? Because me, her,
I sat.
bad music taste, and other friend were front left by the door.
I'm pretty sure I sat like 1 or 2 people over from her, like on the right side.
That's where you probably sat next to bad music taste. That's where he was.
Here's the thing: I don't remember anybody from that class. Like,
I just remember those 4. I guess you apparently.
I don't.
I feel like there
who
was. Yeah, I
in
don't
there?
either.
I don't know.
I don't either.
That class sucked. I hated that teacher. What was
Yeah,
her name?
I mean, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, tell me after.
She sucked. Though.
She's fucker.
She did. She was in. Except I liked watching Bill Nye.
That's true.
That
Yeah,
was
she didn't
fun.
really do anything. But-
Yeah, just to move her fat ass across.
Dude, we've crossed the
Here's the
hour
thing.
mark.
Can we keep going for like an extra 15, 20 minutes? Because
Sure.
the first 15, 20 minutes sucked.
Okay,
And I'm just going to cut it.
that's fine. I mean, we could even just make it a 45-minute.
That is true.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else.
What?
That mean
No other high school sillies? All of my embarrassing stuff from college is just trying to talk to girls, and it was just bad. It's funny. I'm either really bad at talking to girls or really good at it.
Yeah, it also, I mean, some people you just like click with more easily.
That is true. I'm still friends with 2 of them.
I don't know.
2 of them still, they follow me on TikTok, and I didn't follow them first.
Nice.
Just saying.
Classic TikTok move, following people.
They just, they just support their boy.
Yeah. I mean, one thing it's embarrassing that I did, my schedule, my like sophomore year of high school, I would straight up, I'd come home from baseball practice and I'd watch like 6 episodes of Supernatural.
That is pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, that's all I did for like months.
I used to watch Supernatural. I never finished it though because it's too long.
I never caught up. I got through like 11 seasons, and then I missed the last 11, however many there were. Dude, they just ended like a couple years ago. My mom was still watching it. I was like, this show is still on. It's like The Walking Dead. Like they just kept pumping out seasons that no one was asking for.
Except they actually have like the original characters still.
Yeah,
Walking
that's true.
Dead, Supernatural.
Yeah, well, because Supernatural, they die, they just bring them back every time.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they both died like 15 times or something.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
like, oh, he died.
Like,
Wait, he's back? No,
Sam?
he didn't kill me. Dude, he totally killed you. I saw it. Dude, you made a deal with the devil.
Oh my God.
I remember that was one arc for a season.
And he's like, my hair is long.
He's like, well, I'm talking like this.
Yeah.
I'm cool guy.
I went as
I didn't like how Dean.
I went as Dean for Halloween one year.
Of course you did.
It was kind of cool though. I custom made a knife, like a big dagger that was in the show out of wood. I like carved it. That's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
That reminds me, I've been thinking a lot about airsofting, and I want to like start getting stuff.
Good thing I threw all of my old airsoft stuff away when I moved.
I get a new one. It's fine.
I mean, yeah, I could get new stuff. I don't know. We'll check it out, I guess.
I found some cool guns. I kind of want the Scorpion Evo.
Of course.
What?
You seem like a Scorpion Evo type guy.
Yeah. I mean,
It was a good gun in Black Ops 2. It was like the shit.
they put out a good product. It's not like a small like machine pistol though.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Scorpion Evo.
Is that like?
Yeah.
Okay.
SMG.
Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it has like the foldable stock too. I had a G36C airsoft gun with the foldable stock. That shit was tight.
Me too.
Because you could like hit it with your offhand, and as you hit it, it would like unlock and swing around. And to swing it back, you could just flick it. So I'd be like, cool as hell. 200 FPS.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was like a $60 gun. I also duct taped camo all on it. That's pretty
That's
sweet.
so epic.
It was cool.
Oh, I actually have something that we can end on. I thought it was kind of funny. Actually, I didn't think it was kind of funny. I thought of something kind of funny.
Ah,
So what if
like the show.
aliens,
Yes.
they came to Earth and they were like super smart and knowledgeable and
Uh-huh.
like cool, but they just had like, do you hear that?
Yeah, it sounded like that Ash voice line.
They just had one thing about them that was like weird. Like the thing that my mind thought of was, what if aliens came, they were super awesome and cool and like smart and advanced, but they were like racist.
Like, yeah, those purple guys. Oh,
Exactly.
like Jesus.
Like what?
Can't get away from them.
Or like, I don't know, like just like they had like huge.
What if aliens
penises,
came-
like human penises on their nipples or something?
And they just had bomb pussy.
Yeah.
Would you have sex with an alien?
Yeah. You ever seen the movie Alien?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, would you be the first person to have sex with an alien?
Okay, here's the thing. What kind of alien are we talking about? Are we talking about like
It's like a humanoid.
Gamora from
No,
Guardians of
like-
the Galaxy? Because yeah.
Like, I don't know, like a humanoid, like green alien, like classic, like green guy. Well, green woman, I guess.
Yeah, why not?
Interesting. What if it like
Hey, bro,
right when you came, it cut your dick off?
Box is box.
Dude, you've got to try Alien Head. It's crazy. You're on a fucking radio, like the ones that are satellite radio, go to like, space, obviously.
Yes.
You're like, so no head, over.
But it's up in space, so it takes like 5 minutes to get, or the 8 seconds to get the signal up
Yeah.
there.
And you just cut the wire. Operator, send me to the space brothel, please.
Wow, the space brothel.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
And they're like, operators haven't existed since the 1950s, idiot.
You're like,
Just go online and get a black box from the dark web.
what's the deal with horse pussy? Everyone keeps talking about it.
Are they?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, here's the meme I sent that I thought was funny.
Yeah.
I hate bitches that pee loud. Bitch, you in there frying pork chops with that big ass horse pussy. That is so funny.
That is funny. I agree.
All right, guys, I'm over it. Christian's been over it.
Yeah.
I actually was over it for the first 20 minutes. And
Woman of the month is Zoe Kravitz.
yeah,
Or of the episode.
yeah, and the girl from TikTok who replied to my DMs.
Yeah, her
Her
too.
too. I don't remember.
And
which
Ashley
one.
for making us more cookies. Those are our three.
Wait, did she make us more?
No, I mean like what she made us.
Oh, so not to her anymore.
Okay. Go women. Bye.